Drop the mic. My name's Stephen Wetmore, SkyNRG, and today we're going to be diving into a crucial topic for any organization that's looking to reduce their emissions and be more sustainable. And we're going to be addressing particularly your emissions related to business travel and how we can go about setting targets. Keep watching if you are interested in understanding why sustainable aviation fuel, SAF, is important in your ability to reduce your related carbon emission reductions for your organization. Let's start with the basics. In order for you to make reductions, you've got to be able to measure your impact. And there are three basic elements, scopes. Those have been set by the Greenhouse Gas Protocol. Firstly, Scope 1 emissions. These are related to your facilities and, say, the vehicles that you run, delivering your services or delivering your goods, for instance. Scope 2 emissions are related to your energy bill, your electricity in general, heating, cooling systems, and so forth. Scope 3 is where the interesting part starts. These are, in fact, scopes that you are not in control over. These are further up and down your supply chain, where you need to be partnering with others in achieving reductions. Critical to those are related to your business travel. How does one reduce those emissions when effectively you're not the owner of those aircrafts or the delivery services that you make use of in, say, a cargo delivery? So if Scope 3 emissions are your indirect emissions, why would you want to care about them? Well, here's the fact. Generally, Scope 3 emissions are up to 10 times more than both Scopes 1 and 2 combined. That is a very big reason to focus on your Scope 3 emissions. But it's not just about reducing emissions. Placing attention on Scope 3s can help you as a company identify areas in which you can reduce costs. It gives you the opportunity and places for you to start engaging your employees in taking more sustainable actions. It can help boost your reputation in terms of working with your stakeholders and through your supply chains. It can keep you ahead of regulations, making sure that you remain future fit. And it can set you apart from the competition. So how do you calculate your Scope 3 emissions? It can be a bit tricky, but here's a simplified guide to get you started. First, identify all emission categories, including business travel. Next, gather data and use emission factors. These are standardized values which help you estimate your emissions more appropriately. Then verify your data and include it in your reports so that you can ensure transparency. Now let's tackle those emissions related to your business travel. With air travel contributing significantly to your carbon footprint, here's what you can do to help reduce those related emissions. Firstly, set measurable targets for yourself. Secondly, look to reductions. Look for ways in which you can reduce those related emissions. How can I encourage conference calls and virtual meetings? Do I need to take that travel? Do I need to take that flight? If flying is inevitable, choose direct flights, pack lighter, and book economy class. Fourthly, and most importantly, explore sustainable aviation fuel, SAF, as an alternative. Consider offsetting as a last measure. And remember, flying less is always key. In conclusion, in understanding and addressing Scope 3 emissions, especially those related to travel, is crucial. They can outweigh Scope 1 and 2 emissions combined. The good news is that there are solutions today in reducing carbon emissions related to business travel, from flying smarter to embracing sustainable aviation fuels. Interested in learning more? Get in touch with us. We'd love to talk to you and work with you. Together, we can ensure a just energy transition and a greener future. Thank you for joining today. Look forward to the next conversation.